Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Juno YouTube channel. So, I actually saw last night that pretty much my video got to 200 views or something like that. Some crazy number, and I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into that video. I actually did not think that video would do well because my thumbnail was kind of ass, but I do appreciate all the support on that. I did get one dislike, but I think it's because I kind of suck at talking to a microphone. Like, I'm pretty bad at this. But today I just wanted to have a sort of follow-up video to what happened to DrDisrespect. And yeah, so before we do get into that, if you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe. Don't leave dislikes, guys. Come on, just let me know what I did wrong. Alright, so PC Gamer published an article earlier today called Interview. DrDisrespect talks about his Twitch ban, the rumors, and his future. And actually, if you guys don't know, this is one of two interviews that he did with popular companies where he sort of like gave his insight on what happened. And to be completely honest with you, here we have the answer to all of this. There's no crazy rumors. I don't think any of this is a rumor, honestly. If it comes from him, it's probably the truth. So I'm gonna read this to you guys. After weeks of silence, Guy Beam discusses about his Twitch ban and what's next. So down here, the first question they asked was, "It's been almost 3 weeks since you were banned. Imagine that's very frustrating. I would love to start with just hearing what's been happening behind the scenes with you. It's been going on the past 3 weeks." He says, "Sure, I mean, well, a lot of stuff. You know, while it's unfortunate that I'm off Twitch, we're definitely working behind the scenes and what a return might look like." See, he might be coming back. Like, we don't know yet. But my best guess is he's going to come back stronger than ever. They're going to figure everything out. On the next question, he says, "When you say you're not interested in exclusive, can you clarify that?" And if you guys know what he means, he's basically just saying, "I don't really care about all the extras. I just want to explain what's going on." So he responds with, "Well, let's just say all the cards are on the table. I'm more focused on just making sure whatever we do next, whether it's platform move or not, that it's the right decision for the community and Champions Club that follows me." So straight off the bat, he might actually move to YouTube if nothing's resolved. As I said in yesterday's video, nobody actually thought that was true, but it's probably the best guess here if Twitch does not respond, because as I said, it's his livelihood. He can't quit. It's just not something he would do. And he goes on to say, "And that makes sense to what I want to continue to accomplish with this character in terms of taking things to the next level, and whether it's streaming or outside of streaming, so it's just being conscientious of that decision." In a follow-up email, Beam clarified he'd even consider streaming independently on his Champions Club website, in addition to other big options like YouTube and Facebook. So, as I said, there's no exclusive deals between him and YouTube or him and Facebook Gaming, but he might go to his own website and stream. I think that he'd do pretty good. He'd make more money than if it was on Twitch, for example, because on your own website you can control payments, you can control minimum donation amounts, you can even make your own live streaming software. The next question they asked was, "Given that connection that you have with your audience and how important that is, I'm sure you can appreciate that there's been a lot of concern and worry over the past few weeks. Why didn't you give people an update just to say hi, even if you had nothing really concrete to say?" And so he says, "Well, to be honest, okay, we got the news, you know, it was completely total shock. Imagine just going to work on that one day and the door's closed and you can't get inside and you've been told that you're fired and you weren't given a reason why." So for me, it was just an initial shock. The way I discovered it too was on a buddy's stream, and some of the features started turning off while I was just in the chat and everything. And then all of a sudden, social media was blowing up. I got on the call with my team, and after one quick email, it was all over. At that particular moment, it was more of just kind of shocked, like, what happened, you know? And both my wife and I are just like, what's going on? So the way he talks here, it's framed in such a way that it almost sounds like it was a placeholder for the truth. I'm gonna let you guys figure that out. Honestly, I think that there might be something going on here, like that he can't explain, because in a lot of these answers on this interview, he says the same thing. He basically memorized a script, and then now he's reading it off for most of the answers. He tweeted, "Champions Club, Twitch has not notified me." And actually, he posted this a while ago, but I just wanted to include it because this is sort of his take. This is his latest updates. Like, there's nothing past this. "Twitch has not notified me on the specific reason behind their decision, from handshakes to all for the support during this difficult time." There was another question that they asked later on. They said, "So are you able to confirm that legal action is taking place? You're taking legal action against Twitch." And then he responds with, "We are considering taking legal action." So there might be something wrong with Twitch. As I said, it could be an algorithm problem. And if it really is, there might be some changes going on that can impact all creators and maybe even bring him back if the lawsuit's successful. So they ask, "When do you think you might, if ever, have a definitive answer as to the reason why you were banned?" And he says, "We don't know, honestly." Alright, so one of the crazy questions that they asked was, okay, I just want to have one question that's semi-related, because there's also this current climate online of people coming forward to share stories of sexual harassment and abuse in the games industry. Twitch recently has banned several streamers who have been outed as sexual harassers, abusers, and otherwise toxic individuals. To your knowledge, is your Twitch ban the result of someone alleging that you harassed, abused, or assaulted them in any way? And so he responds with what we actually thought he would say. He says, "Listen, I'm not interested in engaging in crazy speculation. I've seen all the theories, seen all the possible conspiracies and is just like, I'm just not interested in engaging in that type of stuff. I have a great community of loyal fans, and I'm totally focused on getting back and delivering great, entertaining content, and that's where the focus is. So they ask when he's going to do the reboot, and he says, oh man, you're going to have to tune in to find out. There should be some sort of Doc 3.0 update. Like, it's not now, but he says here that we're launching new cinematics focused on pushing the envelope, just like I've tried to since I've started streaming, and that's the focus. Currently, they're just looking to expand. They're not currently looking to come back. And that's why I said, like, when he donated $50 in that stream, it wasn't the fact that he was quitting, it was just the fact that they're rebranding. Alright, and so the last question that I wanted to look at was something kind of crazy that happened at the end of his last stream. So he kind of went out of character, and we all remembered that, and we just wanted to see his answer, and he actually answered this question. He said, again, I've seen all the types of theories and speculations out there, and it's gut-wrenching and disheartening, but in terms of that particular piece, I could speak directly to, like, that was just, I was in a moment where I was sort of taking in what's going on in the world, you know, like coronavirus and all that stuff. If people had a context of that clip going into it and then coming out of it, like, all I was talking about was just the state of the world we're dealing with like the protests and the coronavirus and everything that's just happening. It's like, man. And at that particular moment, I think it was just kind of going through, you know, like, where can we break this funk of 2020? Me being real on stream, and that's pretty much the context. And he says that it's pretty normal for him to break out of character during his streams because, again, it's his personality who makes him who he is. It's not like the fact that he's some crazy guy. But that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys today. They had an interview with him, and they can confirm that he's looking at maybe streaming on his site. He may even just quit Twitch, maybe sue them. There's a lot of different things that he can do. All those crazy things people are saying are not true. It's impossible for him to be doing stuff like that because, once again, his stuff is all out there. If you look at popular Instagram influencers, all their stuff is out there. Images, stories, it's all in the news. So there's no way that this guy did anything illegal if it wasn't put onto the internet. Thanks guys for watching. If you did enjoy that, please leave a like, subscribe with the noties on, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.